Hi Newfield artists. So today is Say Something Nice Day, June 1st. Really, that should be every day. There's always something kind or nice that you can say to someone in your day, every day. Whether it's just please and thank you to your parents or whoever's at home. Or maybe you're letting one of your friends know that they mean a lot to you and you're grateful for them. You might say, thanks for being my friend, or you're really great. You're doing a great job at whatever it is you're doing. So words of encouragement, anything nice or kind that you might say. I want you to think of something, whether it's just one word or a phrase, a short phrase. And we are going to make a nice little sign or something that you can even send to someone in the mail or pass it along to one of your family members, just as a really nice, way to show them how much they mean to you, or just to be nice. That's always something we should be doing and thinking of. So we are going to just need paper and a pencil, maybe markers, crayons to add color if you'd like to when it's done, but we're going to be making our own bubble letters, filling in that word or phrase. Okay, so for my first example here, I'm going to be writing out you matter. So that's only 2 words. I'm going to be taking up a lot of this space on my paper, and I'm just using a pencil, and I just want to write out my letters like I would normally, or any way that I want them to look. You could do this in cursive and script. You could do it in capital letters, lowercase, anything you want. But I'm just going to just lightly draw out my letters. Okay, and you can even go a little bit lighter with your pencil lines than I did, but I just want you to be able to see it. But those lines are actually, most of them will be erased after we do the next step. So the next step, still with our pencil, is to go around each letter, and we're just putting each letter in a bubble. So I'm just going to, with nice loose curvy lines, I'm just going around my letter one at a time. So now that letter has a little bubble around it. And I'm going to go and do that for all of my letters. Okay, so now that I've put bubbles around each of my letters here, I'm going to erase the original lines that I made from just the single letters. So I'm just erasing the lines that are just in the middle because we really don't need them anymore. We have created bubble letters. So if you notice here, I did a little bit of overlapping in some areas, like here, over here, so that just allowed me to make the letters a little bigger and show some space. So what I'm going to do next is just outline with Sharpie, and then I'm going to be coloring in using some crayons. If you wanted to use markers, color in first and then outline. This part is totally up to you. Maybe you want to do little designs in each letter. Your call. Something else you could do before you start coloring is work in some lines to show shadow and also highlight. And I'm going to choose to do that again with my Sharpie. So I'm going to choose one side of each letter, the right side, to do a little shadow, and the left side to do little highlights. So I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm going to do some little curved lines to show some shadow. Then I'm going to do some little ovals on the other side to show the highlights where the light would be hitting these bubbles. So I'm going to be working with crayons to add color, and you can choose more than 2 colors, but I'm gonna just choose 2, blue and green, for this. And I have actually a dark shade of each color, so I'm gonna sort of follow along and do the darker shade where I have the shadow, and then keep it a little bit lighter on the part where I have the highlights. I'm just going to do one more example here, and this one's going to say thank you for being a friend. So I'm going to follow those same steps, and you can always look back in the slides. The steps are there as well. So I wrote out the letters. I'm going to go around each one with a nice bubble. So we know that art can send a message either through an image or a picture, and sometimes it can be sent literally through words or a phrase, like we just did. So this one is "You matter," and this one says "Thank you for being a friend." So I can't wait to see what you choose for your phrase or your word showing kindness and for Say Something Nice Day. Please post your work so we can all see it. This is my message to you all. You matter, and you're all amazing in so many ways.